Hello and welcome. Welcome, me taught he next to level. Hey there, Josh, on YouTube. I'm not quite sure when the update drops. There might be a big old update, download. It could take forever. It could take forever. Where's my eye tracking? Hmm. What in tarnations is going on here? Oh no, my eye tracking is off. I don't know why. Maybe it's unplugged or something. Anyways, let's begin. What can I do without eye tracking? Eye tracking is all that matters. Dang it. Okay. Oh, I got to follow the cable. Where is it? 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 1 second. Well, it's plugged in, so I don't know what the deal is. Could be a driver issue. Somebody wants your stalker's rolling pin. And they want to trade you for it? Don't trade with people. Don't trade with people. Why would you ever trade with somebody? Yeah. Also, isn't having a stalker's melee weapon kind of pointless? I've always felt like it was pointless. You know? Stalkers just gives you 100% VATS chance. You know? But if you're melee, you already have 100% VATS chance. Huh? I don't know. Stalkers becomes legendary. Well, I'll tell you what, Josh. Someone's a collector. Well, whatever. They aren't, because you can't have every single possible item in the game because you don't have that much inventory room. You can't have every single possible weapon type and every single modifier because there's too much stuff. He's a collector. Nonsense. It means he's a cheater. Avoid your friend. Throw him in the river. It's stupid. Stop talking to him. He's a moron. Also, whenever the update drops, you're not going to want your existing stuff. Understand? If you have a 2 or 3 star item and you can make it more than that, and whenever you modify it, it loses all the previous attributes. It doesn't matter what you currently have. You can't take something that's like almost good and make it better. You completely rewrite it. Rewrite. You're not going to want something. You're going to want to make a new one. Having something already is good for the meantime, but you're going to want to make a new one with new attributes and new combinations. Every single thing that you own is going to be worthless eventually. Come 1 year, you're not going to be. I guarantee a year and a half after tomorrow, you're not going to be using anything that you're currently using. 0%. And if you are, who knows? Maybe it's for nostalgic reasons. Nothing. Stupid. Don't make emojis for stupid things. He just collects swing speed plus 1 strength rolling pins every single version. Why? Because he's a crazy person? Because he's insane? I collect green jelly beans from every town in Wisconsin. Okay, crazy person. Enjoy your green jelly beans. My friend's a collector. He collects swing speed plus 1 strength rolling pins. I have a stalker's version. He wants to trade me a forest jumpsuit. You waste all day doing that? You waste all day. Hussafus. Hussafus Jenkins. Uh-oh. Okay. I'll tell you what, I really don't like how buggy the stupid shotgun is. It's just a terrible buggy experience, and I really hate the game. I really do. I really hate the game whenever my shotgun bugs out on me. It's just a terrible thing. It's just stupid. I really do. I absolutely hate the game when my shotgun bugs out on me. Because it's a bad bug, you know? It's not a nice bug. Makes it where I can't sprint. I can't put away the weapon. I can't jump. I can't swap out to my melee, you know? Until I shoot or reload. And that's just a bad bug. And I can't charge the weapon. Like, it won't even let me charge the weapon. I just have to release whatever's there. And it happens sort of all the time, and I'm sort of used to it. I've grown accustomed to it. Yes, but so for example, you know, everything is going to change because there's a bunch of new. Here, I'll go over it one more time. Because it's coming out tomorrow, let's go over it one more time. I personally am not doing the test server, so I'm really out of the loop in terms of knowing the exact details of these things and how it works and what's better than what, and then you know, all that garbage. Right here. Yes, the Gauss shotgun is amazingly powerful, especially with the Enforcer and Skeet Shooter perks for limb damage and crippling. Oh my gosh, Aristocrats is awesome! What? I forgot about that. Damage increases as your caps increase. See, everything's better. Everything is better. Too bad my eye tracking doesn't work, right? Oh my gosh. Which means whatever you have right now is just trash. Trash. Yeah. Trash. Because you're going to want one of those other combinations on there. So, you know. I mean, there's going to be no respect. It's about respect, people. And they're going to be tapping you on the shoulder asking you, hey, what new attributes are you using? Oh, I'm just using my, They go, oh. Oh. They look you up and down. I don't want to be looked up and down. Yeah. I'm having a hard time here. This carnivore thing is trash. See, for a bit I was using the good with salt, so my food wasn't rotting, but now it is, and I had a bunch, but now it's yeah. Well, ouch. My point is that there's combinations. So whatever you have right now, you can then put something else next to it and make it a little bit better. And because you can't really just enhance what you have to kind of rewrite it. So you might as well just make a new thing. So I think in the future, it's all going to be about crafting an item from scratch and making it legendary. In the same sort of manner that you craft a Gauss shotgun or you craft a Gauss, you know, you just craft it. You don't turn something blah blah. Now you could take an existing thing and make that legend, but you might as well just make a new one. Like, there's no difference. Unless you don't want, you know, whatever. Maybe it costs less. Alright, get some ribs going. Some mutant hound chops. Yeah, we're not doing the stews right now. I just want a couple foods. And I need some carry weight flim flams as well. You know, it's a couple things. Too bad my eye tracking's not on, you know? Exactly. See, now that the eye tracking's off, it's just a whole different world, isn't it? Sometimes I have to restart my computer because, like, driver updates and everything. Isn't it like a whole different thing? I'm like everywhere. I'm scrolling around the whole thing. You know exactly what I'm thinking when I'm looking at. It's weird. Yeah, so the, I'll come back. The Gauss shotgun's pretty good, depending if you have certain things going. Yeah. I'll loot them afterwards. Okay. It's pretty powerful. If you target their leg or something, you know, and you do a full charge on it, pretty good. I like the leg more than the head for the shotgun. If I'm using a rifle, head's better. But grenade launcher or shotgun, I like doing the leg. Because if I don't kill them, I cripple them because of Enforcer. The shot group is so tight because of Skeet Shooter. Yeah. Up, up, and away! I'm still dressed up for the 4th of July. Boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. I will be bombing on a public server if nobody else interrupts me. Yeah, if I have a nuclear keycard, I can get one. Need to smash. I have other keycards on my other character. I put away the keycards every so often, and I keep just a couple. You know, I'll put away like 7 and keep 3. You know, whenever I start collecting a lot. They weigh a pound each. And it's nice to always have some. You can sell them for a lot of money. Word. Word. I'm hopping, I'm skipping, and I'm jumping to freedom. America style. Whoa. Words, words with the words, and words with the words now. And the words, words. You know, I think it's going to be so cool Eventually, it might reach a point where a person can really act like a store or vendor or shop. Where I don't know if they make a way, some sort of method where you can give your item to somebody and kind of have it in holding and have them modify it and give it back to you. You know, where you don't really get it, but you get to work on it. Like both people sit at a workbench, you give it to the other person. I mean, not so much for making it legendary, but for putting a scope on there or some grip or some garbage. You know, adding the third claw. I don't like the whole idea of having to trust somebody. Here you go, friend, to have my weapon. Can you please put a third claw on it? I'd rather have a weird sort of vague trade menu, but have it linked to the workbench and have where both people sit down, thing. The person working on the item, they can see it, they could work on it, but they can't pull it out, and once they leave the workbench, they don't have it, you know? That's how it should be. What do you say? And you could have like a little tip box, suggested tip, you know? It's sort of like in World of Warcraft. People offer a transport service using like mage portals, and then they pay them afterwards, right? Also, you could send something to somebody with cash on delivery or whatever it's called, where you force the other person to pay once they get it. Like once you accept it, you gotta pay, otherwise it goes back. So there's other ways of working it where you can see something without actually having it. Alright, here we go. Gonna put down a couple things. Slide, slide, slippity slide. Too bad you can't see what I'm looking at. I think it gives you a big hint of what I'm thinking about. I'm looking at stuff all the time. Okay, here we go. Right here. Right here. Okay.
I just love songs, don't you?
Okay.
I just love songs, don't
Okay. Yeah. Up, up, and away. Isn't this so cool? My headphones are about to die. See, I got these lights on top of these defensive positions, which serve as power routing. You know? And I typically use these other lights to serve as power routing. So it's nice and tall. Closed circuit television, yay, we did it. Now we got a couple turrets out, let's get a couple more turrets out. So if I could, I'll try. Nope, can't do it. I was going to put the laser up, but I can't because I need nuclear material. I'm going to put a couple right here. Alright, boom, boom. So you can't see what I'm looking at. Yeah. I'm just wild about Saffron, and Saffron's wild about me. Had heard. Okay. I'm in a big hurry, by the way, because I'm trying to build as much as possible before these teammates turn against me. I have a couple teammates here. I mean, I expect them to turn against me. See? That's what I only expect. Help! You may sample upon the splendor. Everything will be unlocked. You may sample upon the goodies. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna add some water. I'm adding some purified water. Don't mind me. I just don't trust him, baby. Oh no, I don't. I don't trust no one. You can't trust no one, especially when they're standing right there looking at you, holding a gun with the power armor on. Oh no, son. Can't trust him. You can't trust no one. I'm gonna add a small wall because I enjoy walls. Because you can't trust no one. Good. Okay. And good. Bam. Come on, let's twist again. baby, baby, baby. Like we did last summer. Yeah. It's for the people. It's for the people so that they don't kill you. You know? You want the people to benefit from you, not so much, you know? You want them to think that it's a good thing to keep you alive. Like somehow they're using you. You want them to think that they're somehow in the advantage if they keep you alive. That, you know, that you're kind of working for them. Well, hey, this guy's a chump. He's working for me. I'll keep him alive. Ha ha ha. You want them to think that. Okay, everything's online. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Yeah. I think we have a bit. Here, I'm going to add a bit more, just a tiny bit more into this whole thing, just to even out the power, because I'm using a bit too much of the power. So I'm going to add this right up in here. Okay. And it's cosmetic, you know? It's just going to stitch right into the flim flam thing. And it's cosmetic. Okay. Good to go, good to go. Everything's fine. I'm going to put one more over here. It's going to stitch right in. Even though we already have the power, we already have that closed circuit. Yeah. Becca. Okay, all systems are nominal. Good stuff. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Break it all down one time. Sometimes I like to build up a workshop, you know? Sometimes I do. Alright. How we looking? Okay. Alright. 384. That's not gonna do, people. That's not gonna do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I know what to do. Watch this. Watch this, baby. Watch. Right now I have the armored backpack on. I don't need the armored backpack. I'll just swap out the armored backpack for the high capacity backpack. It's nice to have different backpacks. No, I'm using the grocer's backpack. Oh no. But that's fine. Because I think I'm using Thruhager, but I'm not. So I can't use that. I have to go back. I have to go back to the grocer's backpack. I thought I had the armored backpack on. Alright. Alright. Temporarily make a maneuver here to give myself more carry weight. Right over here. Boom. Just for a second, I'll put on Ordnance Express. Good stuff. And then I'll head on down to a train station. And I'll get rid of a few things. I've recently obtained a few legendaries, you know. My Sharona. Are you all excited about tomorrow and the next day? And the day after that? I'll be doing some hardcore marathons, baby. Hardcore marathonicals, oh yeah. Here we go. I'm sure I got some garbage on me. Goodbye. 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 Yep. Not today. Nope. Ay, caramba. Yeah, sure. Hi there.
Please
Greetings.
don't stab other customers while they shop.
Oh boy. I didn't really want to get rid of my turbo fertilizer grenades, but that's okay. Let the sunshine in. Oh, let the sunshine in. Let the
It's
sunshine.
dangerous to go alone. It's dangerous to go in
Burble?
groups. It's just dangerous out there. So stock up here.
Insta mash. Goodbye, alcohol. I don't need you in my life. You're bad. Goodbye, whiskey. And vodka. Sometimes I keep the stuff for the hard lemonade or something. Morty, hey there, buddy. Yeah.
Measures. Don't get any ideas.
Get rid of a few drugs here.
Chump.
Yeah. Hey there, Cesarius. I'm also looking forward to the big old update. Yeah!
Get your rating.
UpdateCity.org.
Here or don't.
Alright, I'm gonna buy some
Don't
junk.
care.
Lead. Concrete. Yeah. Cool. And now I'll give away a few things. I gotta do this all the time, you know. I really hate doing this on a private server, but it's a fun, and it doesn't give me a bad feeling to get rid of items. Understand? It gives me a good feeling. It's like I'm Santa Claus, you know. Just imagine if Santa Claus was a dude that farmed too much. Imagine Santa Claus is some weird NPC in an alternate dimension that happens to farm toys too much, and now he has too many. And people think he's being nice, but in reality, he has his inventory limit. He's trying to get rid of it. You know, he has an inventory limit in that bag, and he's trying to dump stuff out as much as possible. And people are patting him on the back. They're not saying, "Hey, Santa Claus, you idiot! You could totally sell those toys and make some good money. Don't you want to drive a fancy car?" And he says, "No, I got these flying reindeer. What are you talking about? I don't need a car." And then they start calling Santa Claus a hippie because he doesn't want a car. He says, "I enjoy my life at the North Pole with the elves and the reindeer games." You know? You know, I want all this stuff. Point is, I feel like Santa Claus doing this whole thing. Not like I'm an idiot, okay? The opposite of idiot. But a naive person watching might think I'm stupid because I'm giving away certain
How
things.
about you stop looking and start?
Hey there, how's it going? Welcome to the wasteland of Appalachia. And welcome. And welcome. And welcome. Okay, so we're all good to go. Let me drop my goodies here, if I could, and we'll keep on rolling. I don't like having this on me when I run around the town. And now I can safely take off Ordnance Express and put back on Insize Ore. Okay. Well, let's go do the Monster Mash. It's something that we have to do, unfortunately. I don't make these rules, really. I wish I was the one making the rules, but
High School's annual Monster
I don't.
Mash. Please gather in the commons and await your
Just
instructions.
like Joe
Teachers,
Biden.
raise race to find the monster
Just
mask.
like
After you get it,
Biden.
run from the students. As you flee, candy will fall from holes in the mask. Be sure to collect as much as possible. The more candy you collect, the more supplies you will be awarded from next year's discretionary budget. There are also stashes of candy hidden around the school. Find them and refill the mask. Students, you must chase and hit the monster mask with your baseball bats like a piñata. You can keep any candy that falls out of the mask, or you can make the smart choice and turn it in for prizes. And remember, this is the only time it is permitted to hit a teacher while on school grounds.
So I gotta be careful
and
here. I don't want to use up my
only
existing
the one
candy,
wearing
so
the
I'll
mask.
put it away. Gumdrops.
On your marks. Get ready! Go!
It's all about the running. It's all about the running. Gotta get that mask. It's behind the stage right now. My goal is typically to get about 1,000 candy. You know? It lasts for a long time whenever I have the flour and the candy. It's a big treat, but if I go days and days without picking it up thinking I have enough, that's bad. Trying to be careful about my AP food use here. Okay, up and away. Whee! And how's it going there, Hooli? Yeah. All of y'all came in and said hello before I was even here. Before I even showed up, all of y'all said hello. Y'all said hello in the starting soon screen. Yeah. Just going. Yeah, buddy. Did anybody feast upon the flesh of animals on 4th of July? Bones and all. I personally like the marrow. I get myself a nice big hog bone and a little spoon, and I start scooping out the marrow like it's pudding. Yeah. Yep, so I'm thinking about ordering some McDagnalls just for a Slurpee. Or, oh, I know what I could order. I could order a caramel frappuccino with an extra shot of espresso from McDonald's. Yeah. Tell you what, McDonald's makes a pretty good caramel frappuccino, especially when you add an extra shot of espresso. Pretty good stuff. Gotta hurry, gotta hurry. This is just round one. Pulling. Every time I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. I'll still miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing. Even when I close my eyes. Yeah. That's from the Armageddon soundtrack. Remember the Armageddon movie with Bruce Willis? Ben Affleck was hitting on Aerosmith's daughter in that movie, who was playing Bruce Willis's daughter. Kind of interesting. Where's my pumpkin? Oh, yeah. Boring.
Please gather in
The round is over.
Next round of the Monster Mash to begin.
Please clean up the remaining zombies and have a good day.
From the previous round, you can turn it in at the smart vending machine for price. Hey, smart choice.
Right now, it doesn't matter if they hit me.
Reminder, teachers grab the mask. You will collect candy falling out of the mask.
Darn toots.
And you should find buckets of candy hidden around the school to refill the mask.
Yeah.
Students, hit the monster mask like a piñata and collect candy that flies out. On your marks. Get ready. Go.
Hey there, Scott Goth. With the, and the, oh no, and the here it goes. Yeah. The candy bow. Yeah. Up and that way. Hey there, test mail. Welcome. Boom. And a boom. Where is my bucket of candy? Perfect. Okay. No! Did I grab it? Boom. Boom, boom. Okay. I gotta crawl for a second and then run with that AP. I think all my meat food's rotted on me already. Yeah. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, hey, that's a good point there. Hey, that's a really good point, Test Mail. That's a really good point. That's a pretty good point there, Mr. Test Mail. And I'll give it all to you. I'll give you all the credit for that point and that thought, okay? You get all credit for that point and that thought. 100%, okay? Test Mail over here on YouTube has a really good point. The point is as follows, as quoted by Test Mail. Well, not quoted, paraphrased. I'll summarize what he said, okay? Listen up. It's a pretty good point. Come tomorrow, whenever you try to craft something, you're going to have a million different lines, like a million different roles, attributes and everything, right? So if you're really looking for a specific something, in this example, Secret Service Under Armor, sorry, unyielding Secret Service, if you just want a full set of, if you just simply want a full set of unyielding Secret Service, or if you simply want a bloodied Crusader pistol, you know, right? Then do it now. If that's what you want, do it now, because there's less possible lines, there's less variables. You know, it's sort of like once you have a million plans, it's kind of harder to get what you want. If you only know a couple plans, you're more likely to get what you want. You know, but the second you learn everything, now there's a million things that can drop from the purveyor. You know? Right? If you're trying to, for example, get some, like a fixer, for example. The fixer starts dropping once you know the plan. So if you really want the fixer on some other character, you should not learn that many plans and just get the fixer plan first, go down to the purveyor and grind it. If you really want it, you know? But I'm not going to be doing that. So I'm not going to, you know... Well, I already have a full unyielding set. But I did want... See, I'm looking for an unyielding AP or unyielding weapon weight reduction for certain items, you know? And I do have a lot of modules on me right now because I just bought 10 more yesterday. I just purchased 10 more. But I'm vaguely happy with what I want, and I think I'd be happier trying to experiment with the new stuff. Because I think whenever I do get whatever complete set I want, I'll eventually instantly get over it. I think I'll get over the need to have something. For example, I think you will get over your need to have whatever thing you're looking for, like the complete unyielding set. Because you'll probably get that again. It's just you won't get it as fast, you know? But on the journey to getting the thing that you want, you'll get some other stuff that you didn't know that you wanted. And that's almost guaranteed, you know? If you wait till, you know...
Wait for the next round of the Monster Mash to begin.
Yeah.
If you have candy from the previous round, you can turn it in at the smart vending machine for prizes.
Hail,
Make
Steve.
the smart choice.
And hail.
Reminder.
How's your
teachers grab
WoW
the
progress?
mask. You will collect candy falling out of the bag.
Oh, I started playing with somebody else as well
Find
yesterday.
buckets of candy
Todd
hidden around the school to
Tower
refill the mask.
on YouTube is playing now.
Students,
Todd plays as a
Monster
healer,
Mash like
a very
banana
good
and
healer,
collect candy that
I
flies
guess.
out.
And it was great. It was great.
On your marks.
It was nice having a pocket healer. It was fantastic. It was like the best thing ever, having a pocket healer doing some stuff, you know. Yeah, fantastic. And I dug through more of the quest line with the Maw, so I guess now the jailer's gaze doesn't fall on me. Well, not so much having a pocket healer. A healer that is aware about your existence. Some healers only focus on certain people to heal, you know? And they say, well, you should be healing yourself or something, you know? Or they hang around their best friend. Like some healers just hang around their best friend the whole time. Or they heal just the tanks or something like that. Or the other healers or themselves. But if they know you, then you're more likely to get healed. Oh, you're doing the raid? Yeah, I don't think I'm mentally at raid level yet. I would like to have a better collection of level 200 general items, and I am getting level 200 items from the quest line and everything, and I'm putting that on my PvE side. I mean, I could just do a raid in PvP gear and kind of sneak in with my item level. Until someone says, hey, you're wearing PvP gear, what are you doing? Making my way downtown. Oh, you're hoping for unyielding AP refresh and weapon weight reduction? Well, good luck. That's the ideal condition. That's the ideal combination. I hope for one or the other. Good luck for you. I bet you won't even get one unyielding. I bet you're going to make 18 right legs and get maybe one unyielding, and it's going to suck. You're going to make 25 right legs, and only 2 of them are going to be unyielding. And be a 1 and 2 star. And you'll be happy. You'll say, well, at least I got my set. At least I got my set. Now just imagine if you waited tomorrow. Look, if you waited tomorrow and you made 25 right legs. Oh, well, tomorrow's going to cost more, so whatever. So here's the thing. Well, tomorrow's going to cost more, right? Because of the cores, and right now nobody has any cores. Ah! So there's a big bottleneck. So there's a race. You see? You get cores from doing quests or like the challenges or the public events, right? So at first, no one's going to have any cores and just a bunch of modules. Does it cost Vault Steel? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's a whole new world. Oh boy. But either way, I will let you know that I still really enjoy the PvP in World of Warcraft, and I still really enjoy the epic battlegrounds in World of Warcraft, and I can do that forever. And, you know, just queuing up for the epic battleground while doing quests in the background is nice. It's such an epic thing. And I guess my honor rank is still increasing. Whatever the heck that means. It's unlocking little cosmetics and like a pet or something. Yeah, the next update is supposed to have the new crafting system, right? The new crafting system. But either way, so I think other things are also changing. Is it true that the vendors are increasing to 2,800 caps? And the script vendor is increasing to 600 script per day, and our max script that we could hold is increasing. And
That concludes the volunteer lounge. Thank you to our teachers, students,
something
and
else.
volunteers who made
But I don't think our max caps is increasing because I just read the aristocrat thing and it said up to 29,000 caps you get this bonus. So if 30,000 isn't the, you know, kind of weird. Alright, that's done. That took a while, didn't it? But hey, we're having a nice conversation, had a good time. We're at 1532, which means I got about 900 candy. Which is understandable because I didn't really have enough base AP foods. Boop bop be-doo. Boop bop be-doo. Boodle up be-doo. Boodle boo. 40,000 caps. Thank you, Bobby Rose. Yeah. Thank you, Ross Jones. Yeah. Which means, do you know what that really means? That means that the general price for things has just increased by 20%. Right? That means if before I was selling things boop beep bop boop beep bop beep beep bop boop flip 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 whip flip whip flip whoop, it just means that things I was selling for, like, so before the most expensive thing I was selling was 1,600 caps, because that's just over the halfway point. Therefore, vis-a-vis ergo, concordantly, the most expensive thing I'll be selling now is 21,000 caps. That's how it works. Don't you know math? All the prices have to increase. Because, for example, if we could hold 10 billion caps, I guarantee the prices for things would be in the millions. It will cost $1 million. If you could hold 10 billion, it would cost 1 million for a 3-star weapon. Because there's a, if you could hold 1,000 billion, or whatever, then it'll cost 1 million. Or millions, plural. It'll cost 12 million caps for a plan. That's how it's going to work. Or even 100 million caps.
What do they feed you?
It's all about the max amount that you could hold. Okay? Here's my vendor right now. Let's see my prices. So like I said, the most expensive thing that I sell, that I would sell, would be about 1,600 caps. So therefore, like the circus cage trailer, 15.8. See, we have 14.5, 11, 12, 11, 14, 14.7, 12.2, 3,000, 5,000, 7,000, about, see, 10,000, 6. So all these prices, every single price, like the Grafton Monster Mask I was selling for 14.5 thousand caps, that's going to become 20.8 thousand caps. 20,800. I'm sorry. You might not think that the Grafton Monster Mask is worth 20,000 caps. But I say it is. You know why? If you don't have one, go get one. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Go get one. You don't got one yet? Go get one. That's why it's worth whatever the price I say it is. Alright, now let's go down the river. Too bad you can't see my eyeballs. I gotta restart my whole computer. That's for sure. See, my other eye tracker just stopped working. That's why I got this eye tracker. You know? This is the updated version, the 5. Up and away and over. My camera ain't off. You're off. My camera ain't off. You're off. You're kilter because you can't see with your own eyeball. But my camera's currently on.
Place has a lot of potential.
How do you make a good bloody build like that? Don't know. Well, hey there, Claude. That's a fantastic question. Let me explain a couple things to you. This is a good bloody build? I don't know. Let me explain something to you. Really quick. I'll give you a quick summary, okay? Listen carefully. So you have the Exploding Palm, Collateral Damage, and Hack and Slash perks, which all amplify melee damage, specifically unarmed damage, okay? Unarmed damage. So, boom. Alright? Alright? Okay? Hack and Slash gives me AoE damage, meaning area of effect. So, if I target one enemy with VATS and I go slash with melee, I have a pretty high chance of hurting all the enemies around him. Boom. If an enemy dies with melee, they could explode. I have a chance to cause explosive damage whenever I hit the enemy, so they die quite often. Alright. On top of that, there's a couple other amazing things. Really quick, I'll explain to you. I know you asked about Bloodied, but I'm explaining to you. Talons and Twisted Muscles both increase your melee damage. Specifically unarmed for Talons and all melee damage for Twisted Muscles. That stacks together, right? I have pretty good defense from Talons, from Scaly Skin and everything. I'm not using Grounded because I want to have extra energy damage. But the thing that really helps is Adrenal Reaction. Adrenal Reaction is a mutation that gives you more weapon damage at low HP, and it stacks with other bloodied things. So in this case specifically, I'm using a bloodied weapon, bloodied fast for swing speed, which is very important for melee, right? Reduced weight. Mole Miner Gauntlet does more damage as my health decreases, which stacks with Adrenal Reaction. And that also stacks with Nerd Rage, you see? Because I'm at low life, blah, 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 right? Which gives me more damage at low life. And then you have to have Serendipity so you don't die, you know? At low life, you have a chance to ignore damage, okay? If you're using mutations, you have to make sure that you use starched genes to hold on to mutations and to ensure that you don't have any mutations that you don't want. Class Freak reduces the negative effects of your mutations, right? And of course, you have Incisor to ignore the enemy's armor, 75% of it, and to because you're melee, you want to make sure you have Blocker to prevent spiky damage coming in, and Martial Artist to swing a bit faster, right? All that really matters, I think, is Escape Artist, so I can squat and turn invisible. You can see here, I don't have that much defense. I'm not using Barbarian, right? I'm not using Ironclad, right? I'm not using Life Giver. I'm not using Evasive, okay? Right? And I'm not using Dodgy, right? I'm not using Ricochet. But all of those things can help you. There's also all of those things can help you. Also, I'm not using Suppressor, which reduces the incoming damage after you hurt them. You know, I'm not using the Bodyguard for more defense. You know, there's lots of ways to get more defense, but you don't need it as much. Now, I am using a combination of Unyielding and Bolstering Armor, because I'm not specifically trying to farm XP, right? So I'm using 3 pieces of Unyielding, 2 pieces of Bolstering. For the extra defense, a little bit, right? And because these 2 other pieces have weapon weight reduction, so now I'm using 3 pieces of weapon weight reduction and some other garbage, okay? Alright, of course, Unyielding Armor gives you +3 to all your stats besides Endurance at low life. You get it? On top of that, I'm using a Bloodied Shotgun. I'm using an Anti-Armor Flamethrower. I'm using a Vampire's Minigun. Okay? Right? Very powerful. Now, to get extra damage, I'm using the Adrenaline perk, which increases my damage 10% per kill, up to 60%. I could be using Bloody Mess, but I'm not right now because the points are scarce and skimpy. I'm using Demolition Expert for more exploding damage, okay? And I'm using Skeet Shooter and Enforcer for better shotgun performance. Skeet Shooter tightens up the shot group. Enforcer ignores, it staggers them and cripples them. It's nice. I am using Inspirational right now just for some passive flim-flam, only because, which I don't really need, to be honest. So I'll take that off and I'll put it over there under luck, right? Only because earlier I was playing alone and I was using Lone Wanderer, you know, which is also 4 points. So if I hop back, I just throw this on. I always keep on Strange in Numbers, which amplifies my mutations. I'm a carnivore right now, so I'm using Butcher's Bounty, but you always want more plants. I'm always using Green Thumb, right, for extra garbage. Right. Radical gives me more strength as I have radiation. Very nice. And Fireproof prevents me from killing myself from my own explosives. I'm not using that many explosives right now, but I tend to do so all the time. My shotgun could kill me if I shoot something point blank with a full charge and full adrenaline blast. You know, it could kill me, so it helps me a bit. I do have a lot of fuel on me and a lot of 2mm, so I'm using batteries included to reduce that weight. Otherwise, it'd be too much in my stash. I have like thousands and thousands and thousands. So it's very important, okay? Scrapper, I keep that on so that because I'm always breaking down weapons. If I have Scrapper on, I could easily just loot a bunch of mutants, go down to a workbench, break everything down, and keep on running. It only costs 1 point. It's nice to have perks that only cost 1 point, like Escape Artist. Every time I squat, I turn invisible, like I mentioned. It's very nice. And Woodchucker over here, I get more wood. And in my Tomahawk days, I need thousands of wood, so I like to have that perk on. if that explains stuff to you. Also, I have the funky duds because of the daily op that involves poison. We've all learned how dangerous that can be, so I keep this perk on at all times now. I was fighting Earl, the Svendingo Colossus, and there's a lot of fire damage, so I've been keeping this on. It's very nice just to keep on. There's other enemies with fire. This sort of prevents it. Okay. Master Infiltrator, you unlock anything without having the animation of the lock. It's awesome. You don't have to like go into the stupid animation, whatever. You just consume a lockpick and you're done. Or at the hacking screen, you don't have to go through the hacking system. It's ridiculous. You just do it. I like it on because you get a ton of loot, because there's a ton of lock boxes everywhere. And I was doing the bomb recently, and if you have Master Infiltrator on, it's really easy. You can just turn off the turrets, remove targeting restrictions, open up doors. Yeehaw. I already explained these. And there you go. And now you know. Why is it that it boosts all stats besides endurance? I think because to contrast the bolstering gives you raw defense, you know? At that point, unyielding will be too powerful because, you know, endurance equals life. It'll be too powerful, I guess. It's already too powerful. But, yeah. Alright, here we go. Where am I? Okay, we're going back this way. Yep, I'm in the middle of getting some tarberry. Yes, Claude. I explained things to you.
Just about time to eat.
And it's also about, I didn't explain this part. This is my hotbar. I have the weapons up here, right? But over here, number 5, I like to have tarberry juice or razor green flour or gumdrops or honey or something else to give me a nice dollop of AP that I can spam. I'm on PC, so I have these buttons right here assigned to my mouse, as you can see down here, right here. You see? You see me pressing my thumb all the time, and you could hear it. I'm consuming items. I'm Berry Mintats, Fury, Halloween candy. It's really important. So, because I'm bloodied, I have to always lower my life with dirty water or something, and I raise my life back up with Radaway. I'm going back and forth. Sometimes if there's a really hard enemy in front of me, I like to give myself a cushion, so I'll use a Radaway diluted just to raise my life up, and then after it's easy, I lower it back down. I like to have it as low as possible to get as much damage as possible, but whenever I start killing the enemies, my adrenaline kind of picks up, and I do enough damage to raise my life up, you see? If I'm going in raw with nothing else helping me, I need as much damage as possible, but once I'm in the flow, I could raise my life up and do more fair flim flam. Alrighty. Okay, right over here. This is my tarberry juice route, or my tarberry route. I still have the Monster Mash mask on. Go drop off what I have so far. It's getting a bit crowded. Good old Fallout first. Man, the game must be really frustrating without it. Of course, it wasn't always here. It must feel like Elder Scrolls Online. Or maybe a bit worse, because there's more junk. There's more... Well, I don't know if there's more loot, but... In the Elder Scrolls Online, your inventory is based upon having slots. So you could have a slice of lemon take up the same capacity as a cannon. You know? Here it's about weight, so you could have just a bunch of stuff. So I guess that's better. Right. stack of cannonballs versus single slice of lemon.
Yeah, not sure I got time for you, pal. Sorry.
All the way down. Yeah. Yeah, I won't say frustrating. What I will say is this. A long time ago, before the whole thing, I would say it's more strategic. You have to plan things out a bit more, and you have to sort of manage your junk more. Bulking junk is a big deal if you don't have Fallout First. You should be going through your junk all the time and converting your junk into bulk, because for one, it basically converts your junk into a sellable format that you can sell at the vendor, because you can't sell raw junk scrap at the vendor. And you could, in the process, you get XP. So it's like you're converting your junk into a different format, and it sort of reduces the weight and gives you XP. And it forces you to collect a bunch of plastic. So you should be always going through that process. And I think if you don't have Fallout First, you would have more reason to take over more workshops, because that's more locations you could travel to go drop your stuff off at. You know? It's more opportunity to go drop things off and to manage things. Because I think not having the survival tent is sort of a big deal. The point is, you have to manage what you have and pay attention. With Fallout First, you don't have to pay attention as much, but it all evens out. You see, you might think it's better or worse, but in reality, if you don't have Fallout First, you might not be willing to farm as much of everything, or you might go to a location to collect just the oil or just the plastic, and you might leave other things. And in fact, you might call somebody else selfish for taking everything. Right? Right. Okay, let's go make this garbage, and then I'll head down to a train station again to move 3 points out of charisma into luck for the bloody mess. The new update is not out yet, Aiden. Comes out tomorrow. Yeah. Fallout First wasn't available for a while. And there's a whole different technique of what you have to do. And plastic really was a big deal. You know, everything about it. I was never really able to have multiple characters to serve as mules. And I thought it was unfair. I thought it was unfair that some people were able to have this extra stash, right? This actually really affected my gameplay. And it's actually why I don't have any legacy items. Because I was forced to get rid of things, because back then, when legacies existed, we didn't have Fallout First. I'm pretty sure legacies became legacies before Fallout First happened, you know? But Fallout First allowed me to then store extra legendaries, you know? It was a big deal. Being able to go to a private server and then transfer things between characters is a really big deal. And without that, how many showcase items do you have in your... If you don't have Fallout First and you're not using multiple characters, right? What's in your inventory? It should be filled to the brim, full of what-if weapons and what-if armor and what-if items and a bunch of backup bobbleheads and all kinds of crazy stuff. It should be filled to the absolute tippity-top brim, 99% filled. And that's why I say frustrating. Now, if you have a friend that you transfer through or some third-party service, that's kind of weird. You trust a third-party service to give them a bunch of garbage? It takes a lot of time. It's weird. Do you really want to put the pressure on your friend? So imagine you give your friend a bunch of stuff, but you didn't really keep track about what you really gave him, and you think you gave him a sword or something, and now you're accusing your friend of stealing from you. Sad. No, I gave you the sword. I'm no longer a friend with you. I'm telling everybody. Don't do business with you. When in reality, it was your fault the whole time. I wonder how often that happens, where people mistakenly think that they put something in the box when in reality they never even had it, or they just messed up the trade or something. I don't know. Probably happens all the time. No, the point is, if you have 3 mule characters, how are you transferring between them? There's only a couple ways. One is by having 2 accounts and multi-boxing, and that's kind of weird. You know, that's not the intention of the developers. 2 is by having your friend help you, a person that you know, and you say, hey, best friend, I'm going to give you some stuff. I'll be right back with a different character. Don't you go nowhere. Let's just hope I don't have a power outage halfway through. Please wait for me. It might take an hour, but I'll be back. You better have everything I gave you. Here's a hand receipt to prove. You know, your friend's working for you now. Or some other third-party service, like the couriers. The point is, what are you giving your friend? A single item? 10 items? Are you keeping track? Blah, blah, blah. It's pretty messy. Pretty messy. There's no denying it's a messy, horrible process to try to manage mules if you don't have Fallout first. Alright, so I got my juicicles. I have a bunch of juice. How much do I have? Later on today I'll make some flour. I also want to check out the Silo State holotape. If I have it on me. I might. Let's go check it out. This tells me the condition of each of the silos. There it is. See, the Missile Silo State holotape. You get this whenever you become a general of the Enclave. So, Alpha, it has an hour and a half before it's time to bomb. For Bravo and Charlie, you could bomb right now. But Alpha, hour and a half. So if I went there, it wouldn't let me do it. See, watch. It might even reject me at the door. Hey, Jared. You know why I think it's pretty stupid? I think it's stupid when people use the word just, as in, you just, and it's nowhere near a simple concept, and they didn't do any effort of explaining themselves. You know? I mean, they say blah 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 is easy. You just use blah blah blah. But they don't say what that even means or how it works or if you can get the thing or act like it's even easy to get that thing, you know? It's like saying all you gotta do is just spam quantums. How do you have enough quantums to spam? You cheater? You just gotta spam quantums. Okay. Every day? In every single battle? Every time you fight somebody? Versus every NPC? You spam quantums, right? That's it. Well, Jared, I already explained it. I explained no matter what you do. So first of all, you can't transfer a bunch of stuff. You're transferring like bits and pieces. You can't just transfer over, like for example, I can transfer over a lot of stuff, right? A bunch of bobbleheads and magazines and Nuka-Colas and, you know, a bunch of other alcohol, other chems I don't use, and weapons in this big old pile of garbage. There's no way you could do that with a person. So instead you're transferring over like 5 weapons or like a weapon, you know, or maybe a clear stack of something. No, I gave you 200 bobbleheads. Or I gave you 200 berry mentats of this exact type, and that's it. You know, it'd be kind of messy. And otherwise you have to rely on trying to keep track and then blaming people. Blaming people for stealing things. And then your friend has to stay around for a bit. You know? You said you joined a team, closed the app, rejoin on a different character? A team of a random team? Just? You call your friend up on Discord and say, hey, best friend that I know personally, can you help me out? I'll give you $5 in reality, and I'll buy you breakfast. I hope you don't mind wasting an hour of your time. But I have a request from you. Help me transfer some stuff from A to B. By frustrating, I mean this. It's not always going to be frustrating, but at a certain point, it'll be frustrating knowing that you can have more, and knowing in the back of your mind that the only reason why you can't have more, or why you can't do more, or why you can't go forward and why you have to go backwards now, you have to go call up your friend to go transfer some stuff over, or you have to go put stuff in the box and your box is full every 3 seconds, is because a membership exists. In the back of your head, you're thinking, great, I gotta pay for this membership, and the game purposely put restrictions upon me. Is what you're thinking in the back of your head. That's where the frustration comes in. Because in the Elder Scrolls Online, everything's hunky-dory until you do a bit of looting and you get filled every 2 seconds. You know? Every 2 seconds you get filled when you have to go back to town every 2 seconds. My goodness. Okay, Jared. Okay, so, okay, fine. I didn't mention the other method. The other method. I'm sorry I didn't mention the other method. The other method is by putting your stuff into a box and then trusting that nobody else gets the box. Okay? And that's a risky thing, and you can do it, and you know it's risky. But that's a better method than having your friend be trusted. Yeah, so you could find some box somewhere in the remote boonies, or you could even use an instanced location. You just hope it doesn't reset on you, but you could find some shanty shed somewhere and put your stuff into a box. Or you could have your friend guard a box. Just guard a box. Yeah. So in that case, you could transfer as much as you want, but you have to have no immediate attachment to it. Now, whenever you do the Fallout First transfer, there is an issue where it might not transfer. Like it could crash. It's a possibility. It's always a possibility that all of a sudden it didn't work. But I guess you could use some random box. I guess it's scary though. It's scary. Hey there, Andrew. Yeah, so Jared, I guess it's fine. I guess you don't have to enslave your friends, you know, or call up your friend on Discord. You could be in any team, as long as you're pretty sure that the team is going to be there, you know? Yeah. As long as you're pretty sure that the team is going to be there, you know, even around for a while, it's like a hardy team. I guess you could do it. You know, I guess it's fair. And I you know, to be honest, I think it's actually kind of cool, and there's a risk factor which makes it even more fair. You know, it's the thrill of the risk. Hey, thank you, Andrew and Isaiah. Yes, Mark, I've also lost a few things during a transfer. I lost... See, so one time I had a power outage or something. Or my entire computer crashed right when I transferred. And by the time it came back online, it was too late. And I transferred over like a primed weapon and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, so I think the thrill, and then you can kind of like roll the dice and say, you know what? So I do the same thing. I say, you know, it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be, you know? It's like I leave it up to the universe's hands. If you're transferring over a bunch of bobbleheads and chems and whatever, you don't really need that stuff. So if you transfer it over and it's gone, it's almost like the universe did you a favor, and now you don't have to worry about it anymore. But if you're transferring over like really nice weapons, your heart gets beating, and you feel a burst of euphoria, endorphin, pleasure, and happiness. Big smile on your face, and you think, look, I did it, and I didn't have... So, yes, I agree, Jared. I agree. I agree. Because I'm not being sarcastic right now, and you're also thinking, and I didn't have to pay for this. You're thinking, I beat the odds, I challenged fate, and I won. I did a risk, and I came out ahead, and now I'm in better condition, better shape, And you know what? I'm not a Fallout First member, and I'm playing the game as intended. Sort of. So there you go. I give you a golden Zagnet, Jared. Behold! Yes! Hup! 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 Whatever. Hail and welcome, please peruse my wares and spend your money. And don't you talk to my lady. Don't you talk to Yasmin. Alright. Oh boy. You better buy it while the buying's good. These prices are gonna change tomorrow. Once we get the increased capacity of caps, my prices are increasing as well. You better buy now. Buy now. Buy now. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I wonder if mutations change food preferences.
All right. So everybody, I was thinking about ordering a caramel frappuccino with an extra shot of espresso from McDonald's. What do you say? What do you say? I was thinking about ordering a caramel frappuccino with extra espresso. Yeah? That's my address. Come send the SWAT team, baby. Come send the SWAT team to come get me. 'Cause I've been naughty. I've been doing things. Oh, baby. Gonna get to caramel. You know, I should get like a scalding hot coffee and an ice cold coffee at the same time. And then mix them in my mouth. Huh? Gross. Strawberry banana smoothie from McDonald's. What? Gross. Who does that? Do you know how good McDonald's is? I don't think you understand. They serve apples now. Apples. You dig? Yeah? Yeah, so I think I'm going to order like 4 or 5 Slurpees and then put them in the fridge. You know? I'm going to order like 5 Slurpees. Okay?
86 glowing meat sticks. Time to go hunting
Yeah.
again.
I'm going to order like 5 Slurpees and put them in the fridge and then slowly consume them over the course of the next month. Uh-huh. That's right. Do you know that way? I hope McDonald's isn't mad at me for ordering all their Slurpees. I mean, you got to think about it. How big is the McDonald's Slurpee dispenser vat machine? It's the summertime and they're serving Slurpees? How do they have enough? I've never worked there before. I don't know how this all works. But, I don't know. Alright, it's time. I am now ordering what I need to order. It'll be here soon enough. ASAP, people. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. You know, y'all could support my DoorDash funds. Yes. Bam. Yep, I'm ordering right now. It'll be here at 12:07. Yeah. Cool. It'll be here at 12:07, roughly. so I could wait until that point to take my little break. I'll wait until 12:07 to take my break, okay? Yeah. Don't you know Don't you know it's a... Let's go. Back to my little workshop to get my purified water. Oh yeah. Thank you. Live stream the break. Fine, I'll do it. Hey, speaking of brain freeze, have y'all caught up with Loki? Are y'all watching the Loki show? In the Loki show, they sort of said, you know what a brain freeze is, right? It's your neurons freezing in place, so you literally can't think of anything else. Your brain literally freezes, and you can't think of anything else. Here, try it. So, I don't know if I love that. Oh, you like the Loki show? Yeah. Yeah. Did you watch the last episode? I think an episode's coming out tomorrow, ain't it? Like I was saying, tomorrow's a big day because of the next episode of Loki and the Fallout 76 update. Yeah. Oh, you sent me money? Oh boy. I'll check right now. I have to check on my phone, Andrew. My phone is plugged in on the wall. But I probably did get it. And thank you. Yeah. Just consider it like you paid for the thing I just ordered. Thank you. Let's just clear out of here. So y'all saw the last episode? You know? Did you see the mid-credit scene when the show was over? Did y'all see the mid-credit scene? Wasn't the whole jet ski thing so sad? But I guess it's not as sad anymore if you think about it after that mid-credit scene. Wow. I thought Owen Wilson did a fantastic job, you know? For that character. That character is Owen Wilson for some reason. I don't know why. I can't imagine him being somebody else. Can you imagine him being the same actor that played Agent Coulson, whatever his name was? That guy was kind of funny. Can you imagine somebody else that looks like an FBI agent, maybe, that just happens to be kind of funny occasionally? I thought Owen Wilson was a perfect job there. Perfect role. Or he plays the good cop very well, I guess. Or the good cop that is really the bad cop. That is actually the good cop, you know? The good cop that turns on you because you disappointed them. You know? I thought we were on the same team, but you lied to me? Okay. Alright, put him in the thing, you know? You lied to me? I thought I gave you the hot cocoa earlier. I gave you a neck rub, and now you want to lie to me, huh? I thought we were friends. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go dump all the stuff again. See, the cool thing is McDonald's is really like right down the road, you know? It's like right there. Hold on. There, I'm looking at it. I had to peer through the walls. Can you peer through the walls? Or is that just a thing that I can do? Have you tried it? Try it out. Cats can do it. Every time that you see a cat get sort of flattened, like vertical flattened or sideways flattened, they're seeing through this reality. You know? You know? Pretty sure cats can see. And I realized one day that if I assume the same mental state as a cat and do that same action, I can perceive what's beyond the wall with my inner self. Not so much with my eyeballs. I can feel what's behind the wall, you know? And then my mind's eye puts the images where they belong. Not really. Just joshing with you. Yep, Loki's pretty good. It's a good show. I think it has, do you think the future movies are going to mention all this garbage? You know? I know that the Doctor Strange movie is going to mention the events of WandaVision. I'm pretty sure the Doctor Strange movie is going to have scenes, like entire frames of the movie are going to be from the show. Anybody doubt this? The Doctor Strange movie that features Wanda, or Scarlet Witch, is going to have entire frames. Entire scenes. More than one frame in a row. Right? And if, you know, all these new movies are going to have scenes from the shows in them. If you ever have to mention, hey, how come Falcon is now Captain America? They're going to show a 3-second scene of something happening from the show. So my point is that the TVA is kind of a weird thing. The Time Variance Authority and the multiverse and the cosmic timeline, the core timeline, all this stuff. I guess we'll find out more about it as the show continues, but, you know, kind of weird.
All array components engaged. Activating targeting protocols. Please stand by. Attention users. Temperature approaching unsafe levels. Action required.
Hum hum hum. Hum hum hum.
Unrequested tube decompression detected.
Hum 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 hum.
Repair requested.
Hum 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 hum.
Warning. Gear system locked.
Hum
Please
hum hum.
perform immediate repairs.
It's a party.
Component bypass detected.
Oh yeah. The Dasher is now waiting for my order at McDonald's. I have to sneeze. Sneeze into a deep dab, people. That's the rule. You gotta sneeze into a deep dab.
System orientation complete. Signal broadcast active. Target locked. Immediate evacuation required. Repeat. Please retreat to a safe distance immediately.
There's sort of a mild audio bug right now in the game where sort of low. Over encumbered again. I'll fix that in just a moment. Doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom. Oh, Tropical Storm Elsa? Hey, Cortana. Hey, Cortana.
Thank you for your participation.
Hey, Cortana. Tell me about Tropical Storm Elsa.
I'm not sure I understood that.
Blah, 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 blah. Hey, Cortana. I don't believe that Tropical Storm Elsa exists. Prove me wrong, beast.
Sorry, I don't know the answer to this one, but I'm learning.
What is a tropical storm?
Tropical storm means a localized, very intense low-pressure wind system, forming over tropical oceans and with winds of hurricane force.
Hey, Cortana. What is...
I didn't understand that.
What is...
I didn't understand that. To learn...
Tropical Storm Elsa. Allison. Allison.
Tropical Storm Allison was a tropical storm that devastated southeast Texas in June of the 2001 Atlantic hurricane season. An arguable example of the brown ocean effect, Allison lasted unusually long for a June storm, remaining tropical or subtropical for 16 days, most of which when the storm was over land dumping torrential rainfall. The storm developed from a tropical wave in the northern Gulf of Mexico on June 4, 2001, and struck the upper Texas coast shortly thereafter. It drifted northward through the state, turned back to the south, and re-entered the Gulf of Mexico. The storm continued to the east-northeast, made landfall on Louisiana, then moved across the southeast United States and mid-Atlantic.
Amazing, these details.
Allison was the first storm since Tropical Storm Francis in 1998 to strike the northern Texas coastline.
Hey, Cortana. Tropical Storm Elsa.
Here are some new articles, hot off the presses.
Shut up. Florida's west coast. Florida's west coast. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Lashing the Florida Keys. Well, they don't need to live there. It's ridiculous. Have you seen the Florida Keys? Come on. I mean, you're asking for it. Kind of weird. Oh, the ocean. Well, it's right there, so. It's horrifying. Some little highway right over the water. Hey, Cortana. What are the Florida Keys?
Sorry, I'm not able to help with this one yet.
Beast? What? You see? No one needs to live there. Alright? Man the battle stations! Repair the emitters! Hey, Cortana. How do we stop Elsa?
Sorry, I don't know the answer to this one, but I'm learning.
Maybe if everyone farted at the same time, would that create enough methane emissions to rise above the air, causing a pressure system to grow? I think it might. Oh, if they bring in a bunch of cows, like all the cows, you know, if they get all the cows, all of them. Sorry. Out of my way. Hot stuff coming through. Oh my.
You attain true enlightenment and exceed your physical bounds.
Yeah. Repair it, beast. Oh yeah. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is now. Have you ever had an Alka-Seltzer? So seltzer used to be like medicinal, right? But then seltzer became soda, right? It's here. It's here. It's here, everybody. My caramel frappuccino with the extra shot of espresso. My caramel frappuccino's here. I have to hurry before the cats dig into my bags. There's these mongrel cats that live around here. Every day we're finding dead animals. It's either a cat or some kid practicing. Alright. Alright, in the meantime, please enjoy the Modern Major General song from the Pirates of Penzance. Or how about... How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore, and a Scotsman dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot, in the Caribbean by Providence impoverished, in squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar? The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14, they placed him in charge of a trading charter, and every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside, he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter. Then a hurricane came, and devastation reigned. Our man saw his future dripping down the drain, put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. Well, the word got around, they said. This kid is insane, man. Took up a collection just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came, and the world is gonna know your name. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton, and there's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait, just you wait. When he was 10, his father split, full of it, debt-ridden. 2 years later, see Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead sittin' in their own sick, the scent thick. And Alex got better, but his mother went quick. Moved in with a cousin, the cousin committed suicide. Left him with nothing but ruined pride. Something new inside, a voice saying, Alex, you gotta fend for yourself. He started retreating and read in every treatise on the shelf. There would have been nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead or destitute without a cent of restitution. Started working, clerking for his late mother's landlord, trading sugar cane and rum and all the things he can't afford, scamming for every book he can get his hands on, planning for the future. See him now as he stands on the bow of a ship headed for the new land. In New York you can be a new man. In New York you can be a new man. In New York you can be a new man. In New York you can be a new man. In New York, New York, just you wait. Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton. We are waiting in the wings for you, waiting in the wings for you. You could never back down. You never learned to take your time. Oh, Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton. When America sings for you, will they know what you overcame? Will they know you rewrote your game? The world will never be the same. The ship is in the harbor now. See if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemies destroyed his rep. America forgot him. We fought with him. Me, I died for him. Me, I trusted him. Me, I loved him. And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him. There's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore, and a Scotsman dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot, in the Caribbean by Providence impoverished, in squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar, the $10 founding father without a father? I am the very model of a modern major general. I've information vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical, from Marathon to Waterloo, in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted, too, with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem I'm teeming with a lotto news. Lotto news, Loto news. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings animalculous. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general. I know our mythic history, King Arthur's and Sir Caradoc. I answer hard acrostics. I have a pretty taste for paradox. I quote in elegiacs all the crimes of Heliogabalus. In conics I can floor peculiarities parabolous. I can tell undoubted raffles from Gerard Dow's and Zoophanes. I know the croaking from the frogs of Aristophanes. Then I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinaphore. Dinaphore, dinaphore. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore. Then I can write a washing bill in Babylonic cuneiform, and tell you every detail of Caractacus's uniform. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general. In fact, when I know what is meant by mamelon and ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learnt what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I have a smattering of elemental strategy, 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 latagy, batagy, I have it. You'll say a better major general has never sat a G, for my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventury, has only been brought down to the beginning of the century, but still, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general. How does a bastard? She was a fast machine. She kept her motor clean. She was the best damn woman that I ever seen. She had the sightless eyes, telling me no lies, knocking me out with those American thighs. Taking more than her share, had me fighting for air. She told me to come, but I was already there. 'Cause the walls start shaking, the earth was quaking. My mind was aching and we were making it. And you shook me all night long. Yeah, you shook me all night long. Working double time on the seduction line. She's one of a kind, she's just mine, all mine. Wanted no applause, it's just another course. Made a meal out of me, and come back for more. Had to cool me and come back for more. Taking more than a shout. Horrible. Yeah. She was a fast machine, she kept her motor clean. She was the best thing rubber that I ever seen. She had the sadness eyes, telling me no lies. Knocking me out with those American thighs. Taking more than a shell. Get me fighting for air. You told me to come, but I was already there. Because the walls were shaking. The earth was quaking. My mind was aching. And we was making it with you. Shook me all night long. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good old workshop. I like to put in small walls here and there. So it's not time to hit the bomb on this server. Last time I checked, it was an hour and a half, and that was half an hour ago. But there still is, I believe, a strange little audio bug, or that. Or I did it to myself. See, that's concrete back there. I didn't build a lot of this, all this little stuff right here. This is all already here, right? All this little, but everything back there I built, you know? I didn't build these little cement things. That was already here, but I built that wall and all this other garbage, okay? Okay. Move on. Across the land. And see, I don't want that to be too loud for you. If I go there, it's going to hurt your ears. It's going to hurt your ears, I think. I don't know. Just get ready.
Automated message to follow. Attention all brothers. A forward-placed automated surface-to-air missile battery has
I can't let that
powered
sit
up.
there for too long, you know?
Advised that infield repairs may be required to get the ASAM fully operational. Good hunting.
ASAM.
Message.
Remember, I have a very high chance to cripple because of Enforcer, so the creature lands. You just gotta shoot it in the wing a couple times. Get this back online. This is one of those Brotherhood of Steel quests, you know? From the old school. Just think, tomorrow, starting tomorrow, there might even be a whole new series of quests. Maybe events that are recurrent. Was there any mention of new public events or anything like that? I don't know. I don't want to know, really. I think they would have talked about it, to be honest, because there was a private test server, there was a test server, and they were really just testing the storyline. Hey there, JTM. And who? I want those wings. There we go. Not today, you big old bat. Come on. Yay. And again, this is definitely a way to get a bunch of squirt speeds if you need them. He's landing. Sometimes they try to find a spot to land, you know? Oh, it wouldn't let me hit him. Sometimes bats is weird. Yep, sometimes it's weird, and it's just not worth it, you know? Sometimes it's weird and just not worth it, because the ground's all misaligned or something, and you can't warp to them. Yeah. Head back over. Come on. Oh, there's your full life bar. Yeah. There we go. All done. I'll go loot over here really quick. See, it's so loud. Sometimes you don't want things so fierce and feisty. Too bad my eyeballs don't work right now. You know? It's sort of a big deal. Let's go knock out the load-bearing event. Alright.
Submerged
Oh, sorry.
personnel, proceed with caution. Instability detected.
I have to start drinking this thing.
On all minor repair duties
It's
must be
melting.
performed in a timely manner to avoid injury.
It starts to separate between the frozen part and the non-frozen part over time, you know? What in the world? Trying to give myself brain freeze. I think it worked. Alright. Some brain freeze feels good. You know? If it almost goes to the horrible spot and then fades away. You know what I mean? Let's go, go, go. Mm-hmm.
Mineral detection protocol.
Up, and away.
Support team, proceed.
So I can't loot too much of what they have here. Only at the very end.
Systems restored. Initiating high-yield subroutine.
I have to be careful. I don't want to become over encumbered all of a sudden, because then from that point forward I have to be very careful about what I pick up.
Auto minor repair required. Maintenance personnel, please report at your earliest convenience.
Reinitialization complete.
Alrighty. Back to the shotgun. Mm-hmm. Too bad you can't see what I see. Next time, definitely. Not definitely.
Warning, warning. Shaft collapse imminent.
And we're done.
All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Priority responder message incoming. Immediate evacuation of the First Friends Church in Charleston is required due to swarming vermin. Burrowing in
Yeah, the shotgun
giant
sounds way
reveal
different on the
clouds.
receiving end.
Well-equipped trained personnel can recover. Civilians should remain
It sounds
clear
more
while
explosive.
still free.
Rare minerals detected. Error. Collection from living.
22 seconds. Ten seconds. And we're done. Ah. Yeehaw. Okay, that was fun. Going through the mine, killing some mole miners, doing our thing. Okay, let's go check out the missile holotape and see how much longer we have to wait before bombing. If we are the ones to bomb, you know, somebody might beat us to it. We're not the only ones. And that is just for the server, you know. Oh, 15 minutes. So we should go wait by the door, huh? Open, open, open. Alright, so I'm about to launch a bomb. Alright, people. And it's going to be on a public server. And how about right there? Be funny. I could overlap both of their workshops. Be wonderful. Alright, so that's what I'm doing. Let's just hang out by Alpha over here and just wait. Woohoo! I'll do some jumping jacks, some side straddle hops, some burpees. You know, some lunges around the lake a couple times. Get my body all ready. My kneecaps all oiled up with synovial fluid. There's a bear out here I could fight for 3 seconds. I'm gonna be waiting in the elevator.
Access denied. Facility lockdown in progress. Please wait until the lockdown has ended.
Ooh-hoo. Oh no. How much longer do we have to wait? How much longer do we have to wait? Oh no. I'm taking this home with me. You're going on the wall. Anyways. Too bad you can't see what I see. My eye tracking. How much longer? I know. In the meantime, I'll have to adjust my cosmetic here because I don't want to have this stupid mask on my head anymore. Let's go over here, put down my tent, pull out my armor. We're just lining up. See, the last couple times I've dropped a bomb, it was on a private server, so there's no worry of somebody else hopping in there. Alright, any minute now. Any minute. Oh no, it said rounded to the next nearest. Oh my gosh. It said rounded to the nearest 15 minutes. That means it could be at the 28-minute mark. Or it could be at the 1-minute mark.
Facility lockdown in progress. Please wait until the lockdown has
Isn't that crazy? Or I guess it could be at, well, not 28, but It'll be at the 18-minute mark or 19-minute mark or 20. Halfway through, between 15 and 30. Boom.
Access denied. Facility lockdown in progress.
Well, you know what would be important if I had a key card? I don't even think I have a key card. That would have been terrible. Woo! Do all that waiting and don't have a key card on me? What? Oh my gosh. Can you even imagine? Yep, I don't have a key card. Alright, well I can get a new key card or I can go to other character. I think I have time to get a new key card. Well, hey, at least you get to see the process. You saw me get the code piece earlier. Let's get the key card. I have a bunch of other characters I just don't feel like changing out. Yeah. Ouchie. Oh, my knee. Terrible. Message retracted. The message has been retracted. Disengage all messaging. There we go. Nuclear key card escort. It's right. It's right. There. Right here. Right now. Right here. It's coming off the mountain. So it still might be pretty tall. Pretty high up in the air. High elevation. Sometimes it's out of reach. It sucks. Whenever it's transitioning elevation between the mountains and the plains, the valley. Ain't no mountain high enough that vertibot won't travel to. Look how far away it is! What in the who's and how's going on? Whenever you use that room to look for the code pieces, the key card carriers or the code piece carriers are going to be in one spot. What in the world? Okay, yeah, one spot. But this thing right here moves. I know there's a Deathclaw after me right now, probably. But I want that. You see it? I would have showed you if my eye tracking was working. Because I'm looking at it. Sure is far away, huh? And I'm running. Great Khazar's ghost. I really did it. That's why they call it Skeet Shooter. Yoo-hoo! We did it.
Unauthorized access of secured
Unauthorized
transport
access of secured
container.
transport container. Starting some garbage. Oh yeah, buddy! It's time to rock and roll inside the silo hole. Yeah. Is it time to jam? It's about to go down. It still says 15 minutes. It still says 15. At least I didn't lose any time. In theory, I didn't lose any time at all because it still ain't ready yet. Bam.
Access denied. Facility lockdown in progress. Please wait until the lockdown has ended.
Scan-a-marink with a dink and a dink and a scan-a-marinky-doo. Ooh. I've only solved alpha, you know? I've only solved alpha. Time rounded. Why I oughta. Some random time. At least I'm pretty sure that we can be pretty confident that it's now officially under 15 minutes. It might have not have been under 15 minutes the first time I looked. It could have been up to 20 minutes. But now we live in... we're in some zone right now, some bubble of time, where time doesn't matter. It's an illusion. It's like watching a pot of water boil. Time slows down to a crawl. Some horrible zone. The nether reaches of watching time pass by. I know. I'll go over here to the lake and drown myself. I think by the time I start to drown, that is when it's time. Wait, can I drown myself? I want to drown my... There we go. Let's just... Wait. Where's the drowning hole? Woohoo! Move, move, move! Alright, here we go. Get me in there! It's time. I'm first. Black Friday, baby. Gonna fill up the shopping cart.
detected. Activating security system alpha.
I don't care about that box right now. See? I'm in a hurry. I'm doing it efficiently. Okay? It's about time. Before I was sort of demonstrating you how to do it. But now I'm just trying to do it. Bye-bye. Okay, I got the card. Erase the old card, make a new card. Watch this.
Warning. Reactor breach detected. Security lockdown initiated. Bulkhead doors have sealed to limit contamination. Engineering team.
Interesting.
Proceed to
Come on.
reactor control station to initiate repairs.
Open the door!
Security
Dang it!
lockdown. Opening all.
Oh, you didn't open the door.
Stand clear of the doors.
Didn't open the doors in time. But that's okay. It puts me right here. Had an assault try and stab me in the back 4 times. There was just mild lag right there with trying to get to the computer. This ain't gonna work out. Oh, come on. And what the heck? What in the heck? What the heck? I have a bunch of weapons I didn't break down yet. For some freaking reason. Bunch of stupid weapons on me for no reason. Bye.
Unidentified
Unauthorized personnel detected in the operations center. Security protocol. Open door. All
Can't stand the fact
and secure the area.
that
Additional security required.
can't believe I did this to me. How is that even possible? I have all this garbage on me. What, I just loot up the world before coming in here? Pretty sure I broke everything down, but I guess not. I guess not, huh? That's cool. Messing up my flim flam. Just because I'm in a hurry.
Brain Integrity Act.
The turret.
75%.
Well, now the turrets want to work. Come on. Now the turrets want to work, huh? Okay. Okay, gotta be careful here. Okay, there's no turrets, good. Running out of AP. There you go. And I'll pull the panels off.
Warning, warning. Unauthorized tampering detected in the facility's mainframe. Security teams to the storage area. Repeat. Security teams
Okay,
to
right
the
back over
storage
here.
area.
Let me open up the back door first.
Security incident in
Just in case I die.
storage area.
Okay. There we go. There should be an assault run back there, actually. But I want to go back there just to break down whatever else I happen to have. I had a bunch of garbage on me. Okay, open up this door. That was 14.
Level 4 security event is in progress.
Okay, right there. But we gotta hurry before the players come. Okay, let me go over here.
Security incident resolved. Standing down.
Oh, slow. Oh, slow. Go, 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 go. So slow. And boom.
Control active. All stations standing by. Proceed to the launch control terminal.
I'll initiate launch prep
The
now.
launch prep sequence.
I'm gonna die again, aren't I?
Launch prep
I'm
sequence.
being stabbed in the back.
To stations. Assembling launch crew chiefs. Launch control chief. Active. Proceeding to station. Unsanctioned launch in progress. Security teams to the control room. Security teams to the control room. All personnel to your stations.
At least there's no turrets this time. Gotta take care of business while I can, See, once you enter the code into the silo, you don't have to enter the code again for the whole week. But you do have to use another nuclear key card.
Chief Telemetry Officer active. Chief Propulsion Officer active.
That person's name is Xavier. If they did it on purpose, they're clever. If they didn't know, then they're stupid. That's one of those tricky things, you know? Oh no. I'm maxed out on my caps right now. Someone bought a couple things, which means that they shouldn't have any more money, to be honest. Whoever bought the stuff for me shouldn't have any more money. You know? Because they bought 2 things that should have equaled out to about 30,000. They bought my sitting gorilla for a lot of money. The stuff that I just mentioned earlier that was for a lot of money. Exactly. In fact, you might want to go down to vendors right now and buy up what you could, because tomorrow everything is going to double in price. Or not double, but, you know, it'll go up like 40%. You hear me? You might want to make your sales now. Prices should go up. Or I'll tell you this, you should increase the prices in your vendor. Doesn't matter what other people do. Be a trendsetter and increase your prices before others do. In fact, I might want to increase the prices right now. Oh, so we can have 40,000 caps tomorrow? That's a big... Wait, we got 40,000 caps tomorrow? That's a big deal. Yeah? Oh my gosh. Yes. Well, right now it's 30, so it's not that much of a difference.
Fabricating replacement security personnel. Launchpad active. Security teams to the control room.
More bad guys should be coming. So far, so good. So I will have to get rid of all my money, you know, or shut down my store. Probably just shut down my store, to be honest. We're almost done here.
Assembling reinforcements. Launch prep complete. All systems nominal. Standing by for final
Max.
authorization.
Yay. Whoop beep boop boop boo. Whoop beep boop boop beep boo. I did it, everybody. I did it. I did it. I did it again with my friend and something else in the world. It's true. Gonna bomb over these 2 workshops. Gonna bomb over these 2 workshops, and they can stop me now. Oh no, they can stop me from bombing these workshops. Gonna bomb these workshops, as soon as you know. They'd be like, hey, mister, why are you bombing those workshops for? Because. Because I beat you to the work. I beat you to the bomb. That's what I'm doing.
Attention. Attention. Launch sequence activated. Launch tube will seal in for 8 seconds.
5,
All personnel should exit
4,
demolished immediately.
3, 2. Yeah. They'd be like, why are you bombing over there for? It's a good spot to bomb, actually. Don't you know that if you bomb a workshop and that workshop has a workshop defense, that all those monsters that spawn at the workshop defense event then drop glowing mass, hardened mass, and high radiation fluid? So if you bomb overlapping 2 workshops, you have a lot of bad guys with a bunch of resources. After the devastation.
Something's close.
Well, so be it. Oh no, I fell. I was looking up and I was watching the cliff. Well, look at the cliff. Interesting. Alright, where am I going to watch this bomb from? Behold my bomb beast. The dangerous zone, beware. Don't go in there, beast. Don't go in there. You're in danger. You're all in danger. Run. Run. You're all in danger. The bombs are coming. The bombs are coming. Be careful. No. Five, 4, 3, 2, run! He's dead. Right? Oh my god. I killed so many people just now. I killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I killed everybody on the map. I murdered everybody. I did it. You heard me right. Alright. Oh yeah. Back to what I was doing. Run, you beasts. I think people don't really expect it to land on anywhere but the corner, so people might not always check where the bomb is going to land when it's announced. That's what we call lag in the business. Cool. Tale as old as time, true as it could be. Barely even friends. And then I'll kidnap you and threaten to kill your father. And then you'll love me after a snowball fight. You'll see how I'm big and clumsy, and I can't take care of myself. And your instincts will start kicking in. And then you'll love me. You see? You'll break this curse. Yeah. Throwing grenade. Cool. Alrighty, back up and through, and collect everything. 27 concrete each. Purified water. Gold ore. Oil. Acid. Look at him. Look at him running around, shaking their you-know-what. You can smell him. Yeah. Up, up, and away. And over again. And downstairs. Because people are across the map doing things, I figure I could stop by a few regions that are normally farmed all the time. Like this spot. Farmed all the time. Now I'm here at White Spring. And I have, I don't know why I have under 30,000 suddenly. Oh, because I fast traveled? By the way, I'm here. And seeing as I'm here, I might as well stop by the White Spring proper area and get rid of my money. This is what I do. Other players might want to go to some other player's camp and buy what they have, but I can't really trust the player economy. I don't trust the origin of things. You know, once in a blue moon I'll check, but it's been a while. But if there's ever any good deal, you can't trust a good deal. Usually the better the deal is, the more or the less you can trust it. If someone's selling a big old stack of really awesome consumables, you have to kind of doubt them, unless they're not selling that. So if they're not selling that much and it's kind of pricey, I trust that way more than a person selling a huge stack for not that much. Right. And I figured that any nice weapon I could just farm. Hey Connor, the update should be on the 7th, right? Which is tomorrow, so it should be like around lunch or something. Around lunch if you are an American. Or something. For the entire country. The standard update time, it'll probably be down for a couple hours. I don't know. I would imagine it'll be down for a couple hours, right? How these things work. Okay, so I'm here. This is what I have to do, okay, people? I'll put on Super Duper for a second. And I plan on making a ton of Marine Tactical helmets. Not 100, let's make 255. They'll be under helmets. Bam. That's how many, okay? And then I'll go to each one. Just for the sake of it, I'll put on hard bargain. Why not? Why not? It's not all that big of a deal. To be honest. It sort of is sometimes. But whatever. Yeah, whatever. So, I will sell. Let me sell my other flim flam first. I get rid of grenades usually. And other items. Let's go check that out. Get rid of the other alcohol. All the non-AP, non-perishable items. Yep. And the other alcohol. As for the chems, I'll get rid of the Radex. Awesome. And then all of these. Yeah. It's 31 caps each, even though it says 100 and something. It says like 100 and whatever. Wait, I can't do that just yet. Yeah. I have to get rid of my money, so I had to make a little pocket there. So I had to kind of lose a bit, but not too much, okay? But now I'll be in the hole. There it goes. Can't do too much at first. Now it's going to start to even out a bit. I had to make a little dent to get rid of some of my money. The whole point here is to get rid of my money. Okay? So I can make more money to get rid of it. And I'm basically turning my money into junk. Okay? That's my main plan here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there he goes. And now I will spend more junk, or spend more money. The rubber, the glass, the gears, until the vendor hits 1,400. And ballistic fiber. Pretty much anything. I'll move on to the next vendor. Not that one. Just the ones that have the sign out in front, you see?
Welcome to the White Springs Spa. Please take
I'm not checking the back right now.
in the back.
Protect and
Someone should
serve.
be with you eventually.
Eventually. Until the vendor has no more.
Our signature sulfur baths will leave you feeling rejuvenated.
And now I will buy their junk. Like I said, you might want to go to some other player's vendor, but I don't do that. I buy junk every so often, whenever I make a big sale. Keep on going. All the way down. Okay. And more junk. Ballistic fiber. I don't need that other stuff.
Our highly trained massage therapists should be back shortly.
Yeah. Highly trained robots. Ballistic fiber. Acid. Steel. Spring. All right. Rubber, lead, concrete, gears. You think my character seems similar to yours? In what way, Beast? Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you my stuff in just a moment. Right now I put on that, but whatever. I normally have serendipity over here, but I have this on because I was fighting Earl, but really it's exploding palm, collateral damage, hack and slash, and then Funky Duds because of the daily op, right? And Master Infiltrator because there's a bunch of loot involved, and because I go through the silo.
Violation of hotel policies.
Right over
may
here.
Result in detention, removal, and or
Death. Oh boy. I'll buy your junk, thank you. Buy the steel, the spring, the rubber, the lead, the gears. Alright, now we sell. So I end up with a lot out of this whole thing. Make a bunch of hats. See, if you don't make anything, you end up hitting a wall. The vendor can only have 1,400 caps right now, and we can only have 30,000 caps right now, so you can't just buy, you can't just sell. You have to do both. In this case, I crafted this item out of some glass, rubber, and plastic or whatever, and it sells well. Alright, aluminium. Yeah. And more ballistic fiber. Okay. Aluminum. Okay, hurry up. All of it. So I already got rid of like 20,000 caps just about. See, I could only sell this until the vendor has no more money, so then I have to give the vendor money by buying something from the vendor, and then I sell more. Spring, rubber, gear, ballistic fiber, steel, wood, cork, why not? Who knows how many more I have? How many more? Well, quite a bit. The answer is quite a bit. So... I'll spend a bit more. I didn't buy everything earlier, but now I'm going back to buy the stuff I didn't buy. Come on. Come on now. Leather in the cork. Keep on getting rid of these hats.
We offer a wide variety of hydrotherapy and aromatherapy treatments.
You have some, right? Don't you? I mean, don't you? Yes, you do. You have acid and everything. Yeah. You see how much junk we're getting out of this. This is one of those Fallout First things. See, I do this every so often so that eventually I end up with a lot of junk. It's just like a long-term savings plan conversion thing. Alright. Go back over here. I'll buy all the jewelry. Jewelry.
Gold and silver are always in demand.
Jewelry. Junk is junk. Xavier. Xavier. I am called Xavier. X.Xavier. What they call me. Okay. Oh, look, we did it. Almost perfect. Almost. So now we have to run out of here. I'll put on Pack Rat on. Put Serendipity back on. I don't feel like checking the trash cans right now. All those trash cans. Pack Rat for a second, maybe? Nope. There we are. Now I get fast travel. Could I put Pack Rat on? Yes. Let's go back over here to this workshop. Sort of my capital right now. Get the purified water while I'm there. Okay. Here we are. I got my little water. Getting my little water. I should probably put everything away right now because I'm loaded to the teeth with goodies. You know, if another player were to kill me right here, it would take all this stuff. All of it. And they could because I'm at a workshop. There was a bunch of junk, and now they missed their opportunity. Your weeklies aren't showing there, Jake? Well, no, it's gone. Probably because tomorrow it swaps over. You know, tomorrow it flip-flops over. Right on over. Yeah. Oh no. Well, I guess you have to spend atoms, Jake, if you haven't completed the scoreboard. You gotta spend atoms. Alright. No. Yeah. There goes another dose of money. I'm saying you should have your store open today because people should be buying out a bunch of items to overprice them tomorrow. You know? Know what I mean? Prices will change tomorrow. Money. Okay. I call this money. You folks told me my prices were bad. Although it's smoky and it's crowded, they're too civilized to complain. When they get 2 weeks vacation, they hurry to vacation grounds. They swim and they fish, but that's what I do all year round. So, yeah. No way. Heading on by Agrarian Farm.
This place has a lot of potential.
Okay. Little rat stag. Fix the carry weight problem. Mm-hmm. That guy really hates possums. He thinks they're gross. Huh? There you go, up and around. Oh yeah. Right over there. Let's go again. That good old bleached dogwood. Yeah. It does weigh a lot. Interesting. Welcome to the Dogwood Die-Off. Please grab a seat. And we'll take your order in just a bit. Don't worry. Sit in the back. And face the wall. We'll get right to you. Get right to you. Yep, today's the big day. Or tomorrow's the big day. Today is just a day. Just one of those days, you know? Just one of those days that a phlegm goes through your anger inside. Don't want to take it out on you. Yeah. Boingo. Boingo.
Don't go there with me.
I'm so glad to be away from the pit.
Yay. No, I could spend the rest of my money here because I now have 15,000 again. I can go over here by the Wayward and buy some more gold because I don't know if I bought gold this week. You can buy gold every week from Smiley. Yeah.
Looks like it might rain later.
This character seems similar to mine. Yes. Oh, Smiley.
Hey there, friend. Can I interest you in some gold bullion?
Yeah.
How much do you want?
All
Don't
of it.
Be shy.
How much can you give me all at once? Thank you. Goodbye.
Well done.
Goodbye. I have done my deed for the day. Yes.
Hey, Gooboberti! Gooboberti! You need to take a fucking break from this game! Holy shit!
How dare you speak to me? How dare you speak to me?
Clean up this, fix that. Oh, never seen
How dare you speak to me? How dare you? How dare you speak to my face? Oh no. How dare you speak to me?
Looks like it might rain later.
I'm sick of potatoes.
How dare you
What
speak
the
to
fuck
me?
are you talking about?
How dare you speak to me, beast?
You beast!
How dare you speak to me?
It's hard work making a living out here.
Did you take all the fucking corn? Come on, bro! Never mind. My girlfriend did. You don't want to know what she did with it.
Shut up. Yeah. Let's go sell these mods, huh?
How you doing?
Default, 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 default. You know it's a deal. It's all a good deal. But I think this stream is about over, you know. I think we're about done with all of our tasks. I still have other games to play today. Tomorrow's when I start focusing on nothing but Fallout 76 again. Yeah. Yep, so we have to play our other games today. All done. We did some great stuff. I bombed over there, killed 5 people in the process, took over the workshop, and did some wonderful stuff. Let's go do one last harvest of the workshop, and then I'll be done. Okay? And I'll stream some of that Kingdom Come game after I fix my eye tracking. So I'll probably have to restart my computer. Yay. Workshops. Workshops. What am I going to stream next? Probably that Kingdom Come game with the eye tracking. I just reached a point where the lord of my former town, Scallops, who told me to go warn the next town over and to whatever. I was trying to make a sword for him with my dad. Family got killed. I ran away. Bad stuff happened. But then I met back up with them to just to tell them that, hey, buddy, I lost your sword, but I want to make it up to you. I want to work for you. So now I'm working for this lord. I got a major promotion. So to prove myself, to move from peasant status to beyond, I have to go on guard duty to guard my own people who are currently refugees in this other township way down the road, far away from the old Scallops town. And when I turned the corner, there was 1 million quest givers. So I have to go do that. Talk to 85 million people. I really want to get deeper into the game just to see what it's more about, you know? Maybe. And, of course, I have to stream Warcraft 3 every day, and I have to stream World of Warcraft. So, actually, I might do some Warcraft 3 just to get it out of the way. It'll be like Chapter 5 or whatever of the Undead campaign. The Undead are very much like the Zerg mixed with Protoss. It's pretty cool. With the creep and building anywhere and having one unit build multiple things. See, humans can build faster because you can take multiple peasants to build one building. The Undead, I think the Orc are the same way with multiple peons, but the Undead, you could take one acolyte and building, and have them all build up at the same time. Sort of like the Protoss with their little thing, warping in buildings. Whatever. So I'll be doing one of those things, okay? Or you like the Kingdom Come? Well, I might do some of that. Let's see. Kingdom Come. On Rails RPG action. Go there. Go do this. This is your name. Go figure it out. Why did you do it? You have the 3 answers. You know? RPG. You tell me what role I'm supposed to play as. Goodbye. Peace out. I'll be back at like 2 or something. 15, 16 minutes, okay?